Hi everyone, welcome back to Amanda T and Me, and welcome to a new game. Today we are going to be starting, I believe it's pronounced Goetia, and yeah, I think it's going to be kind of like a mystery, spooky mystery situation. I don't know. I sometimes just get games because I'm like, oh, that art looks cool. So yeah, big mystery to everyone. So get yourself something cozy and let's get into it. So I have the brightness based on the game suggestions turned up all the way. Nope, I can go a little brighter. No, I can't. Okay. That looks good. Not quite. Do keep up the good work, Abigail. Simply forget that I'm watching your every move. Ooh. Okay, I think that's everything for now, but we can make adjustments as we need to. Let me go ahead, just so I don't get distracted by time. Sound has a particular importance in Goetia, especially in certain puzzles. For optimal experience, sit in a quiet and dark place, put on headphones. Is this a gravestone? I can't see myself. There's no one here. Am I? No, this isn't right. Good. It seems I can still move, in a way, and I can also see things. But I don't feel anything. Stay calm. Something's wrong. Think, Abigail. I know this tree. I'm outside the manor. I just need to think. No, this is wrong. I need to find help. Help! Father! Mother? Annie! Uh-oh, hold on. I might have to move my face. Abigail writes down all her thoughts in her journal. Each time this notebook icon appears, you can see her latest ideas regarding recent events. Okay. Alright, so we can move. I remember the path to the village, but I'd rather stay here for now. I don't think I'm very presentable at the moment. Okay, by holding control you can highlight every noticeable element in the scene. A magnifying glass will appear on every clickable object. Okay, so we can check out this. That's strange. There's a hexagonal shape carved out of the pedestal as if something's been taken out. I don't think I saw that before. Okay. Alright. The gate is closed and covered in rust. Blackwood Manor, just like in my memories. I was born and died here. I remember this window. That's where I fell. It was cold. No leaves on that tree. We're still in winter, but I don't feel cold. Abigail's progress is displayed in real time on the map. The map will show which rooms you've entered and those that are still out of reach. Be sure to check it regularly. You can also teleport to some rooms directly, supposing that you're not possessing an object. Those will be colored in yellow. And then tab for map. Okay. A light. Maybe there's someone who can help me. Okay. How do I get in? Going through the gate was easy, but such an obstacle. Okay, impossible. It's terrifying, but rather handy. The stairs aren't quite as impressive as I remember. They're covered in dust. The candles are lit. There must be someone around. Father usually works late at night. Okay. Oh, alright. So this must be outside. Forest. Oak Marsh. I think this is where we're at. Each note, journal, book, and poster you read is stored in the codex. No need to retrace your steps. Everything is here. C to open the codex. Okay. Interesting. Oh. I didn't expect it to go up that far. Damaged tableware. The manor seems abandoned. I don't understand. Is it all the... yeah. My grandpa used to hunt deer in the woods on the manor grounds. Good evening, Jack, Rufus, Ted, Molly. Okay. Oh, the sounds are creepy. Even this vase wasn't quite as dull looking before. Is my mind playing tricks on me? Okay, is that... I can't work out which demons these symbols represent. Demons. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanna... Okay, so there's a flashing light, and there are 2 times here. Okay, okay, there's nothing more here. Oh wait, it wasn't C, it was... There we are. I think that's the only one. I think I'd rather take it like... The wallpaper wasn't torn before. Mrs. Ward would never have allowed that. Am I really at the manor? Interesting. Everything is so dilapidated. I don't recognize this chair. A small part of Grandfather's mineral collection. These sheets have been folded neatly. Someone still cares about these things. I view the manor in the fog. Something about this painting troubles me, but I can't tell what. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Something's written in the margin. Property of Alexander Hodgkin. That name's new to me. Ooh. These walls clearly don't want anything to go through them. There's a way to get through. More symbols. Okay. Father's office, his safe haven, the place where he did all his experiments, esoteric or otherwise. I like this place. If Father's at the manor, this is where I'll find him. But can people see me? I won't be able to talk to him. And what will he do if he somehow recognizes me? Everything's so inconsistent, different, but also similar. Maybe I should find more hints about what's going on before I see him. Okay. This couch seems comfortable enough to have a rest, if only I could. Is that everything in this room? The door, painting. Yeah. Let's go up. Okay. There we go. This doesn't look like any of the clocks in the manor are working, but I'm not particularly worried about that right now. Oh, we're getting like sparkles. Oh. Clues for the symbols. Alice in Wonderland. What's this doing in Mother's library? There's a note hidden between the pages. The handwriting's rather clumsy. It doesn't look different. It doesn't look much different from mine, and must have been written by a child. Edward. Alessander and I sneaked into Father's laboratory, and we found something interesting. There's this weird powder. I will show you how it reveals hidden things. Know this. You just have to pour the powder on the paper to reveal the ink. Alessander told me to keep some of it. Now we can start writing coded messages. R. Okay. Books on botany and chemistry. Nothing I need now. Okay, before we move ahead, let's make sure I haven't. Clock, the book. The cane? Mother's favorite cane. Okay. And looks like we can't move that way either. One of Father's most disconcerting hobbies, collecting keys for which there is no keyhole. Oh. Why would anyone hide the Virgin Mary behind lock and key? I've never seen this dresser open. I think Father was hiding important documents inside. Well, let's investigate. I can't open it. Possession. Oh. I really want to know what the switch is for. Something important has been hidden in this cupboard. Some accounting invoices, deeds of property. And what's this? Death certificate. Coventry. It's impossible. I can't believe it. He was 76, but how? What happened to me? What about Mother and Annie? 1939. My last memories date back to 1902. This must be a mad dream. So much of this doesn't make any sense. I need to understand what's going on. Father's office. He must have taken notes. Maybe his research can help me. These don't look like Mother's plants. She always liked flowers better. Someone's been looking after them, though. Different plants, different books. Something's going on here. Oh. There's all kinds of jars, but nothing that'll help me understand what's going on here. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure I really understand that yet, but okay, we can't progress that way. I guess let's go down to his office. Oh, That's how we get into his office, right? Okay. Just gonna keep moving my face. Okay, so now we can pass through, and then there's a sparkly book. These books seem important, and they're well worn. Have you ever heard the story of Icarus? Have you ever heard the story of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun? Let me tell you our version of that ancient story. Interesting. Okay. Books about magic, not science, not a science I'm familiar with. Pencils, notebooks, and newspapers. Mother, since you will not listen to reason, I must stop you myself. I apologize for stealing your notes, but I see no other way. Gabriel may be the oldest, but he has no idea what you are up to. I will be back for young Edward and Robert. I forbid you from trying anything with them, or you will dearly regret it. This has all gone on long enough. Farewell, A. Oh. There's a massive book on this shelf. It must be important. I might be somewhat altered, but even so, there's no way I can read that book without finding a way to get it off the showcase. The showcase is locked. I can't get this book off the shelf. Mother must not have been fond of horses. The statuette is gorgeous, but I don't remember it either. I don't recognize Father's handwriting on this notebook. Oh, hey. Malthus, Bure, Famous, Forus, and Nibiris. These are the demons, right? Interesting. Abigail, please wait for me. Okay. There's only this light to illuminate the whole room. It's also dark and oppressive. Anything else? Okay. This one looks different. The building and renovation of churches. I think I remember hearing about a chapel in the woods. Okay. A hollowed out skull, one of Mother's eccentricities. I suppose it must have come from the upstairs library. Box contains some kind of white powder. Can we take it? Okay. I used to hide in this wardrobe. Annie never found me. The pen is mightier than the sword, and treasures do hide in the written word. I should try to remember this. Okay. There's the box, the skull, the quill. Feathers. Oh. Good evening, young lady. Whoa, who are you? Oh, come on now. You wound me. We are already acquainted. Of course, it was some time ago, and you may not have even seen that I was there. I'm one of the kind your father did so love to talk about, even if he elected not to teach you much about me in particular. My current form, shall we say, should be something of a hint. You're one of the demons that father was studying, a raven. You must be Malphas, but demons don't exist. It was just an unpleasant hobby of his. I suppose you must be right. After all, that would be simply absurd, not unlike believing in ghosts, perhaps. I must say I am rather surprised to see you here right now. No matter, I am almost flattered you recognize me. It means that mankind has not quite forgotten about me yet. Not completely, at least. What do you want? What do I want? Oh, I see. Abraham must have taught you that I would require favor if you were so impertinent to summon me, but in your case, young lady, I chose to appear before you. You did not summon me, and thus we can dispense with the quid pro quo. I suppose I simply wanted to, well, chirp with someone, perhaps. Chirp. Fine. But what are you doing here? Ah, now that's a question. Now that is quite an interesting question. Would that I could answer it. You mean you don't know? Not exactly. I do recall that I was summoned, but in a most unusual way. Annie. She called me, and we chirped for a time. But she deceived me and trapped me within these walls. All I know is that some part of me remains in the cozy confines of hell, while the remainder, well, is the manor itself, or something like that. Like when I possess an object. It does indeed seem that way. Forces are at work. The same forces are at work. And why are you preventing me from going any further? I'm doing nothing of the sort, or rather not consciously. You see, my girl, we're both pure spirits here, and it seems that our essences cannot collaborate, shall we say. I promise you I would simply love for you to proceed. I dare say that you are the only one who can free me. The sigil on the ceiling. Could it be a hint, an answer? Ah, such a keen mind. If it is not the answer itself, it must be some part of it. My sigil is not complete in this form. It cannot be seen by man, much to my immense sorrow. And the sigil you see only represents half of my being, the part that remains in hell. There is another sigil. In fact, it is the opposite of this one. It represents a part of me that is trapped here, among the living. Should you manage to find and decipher it, I would be free to leave this world. I knew you wanted something after all. Exposed, yes, and it seems we both need each other. I expect that I can rely on you. You have Blackwood blood running through your veins, after all, if you pardon the expression. Wait, We saw one flip the other way. He disappeared. Not quite. Do keep up the good work, Abigail. Simply forget that I'm watching your every move. Oh, wow. I don't know how this saves. Okay. I think before we start exploring the next room, we should probably call this an episode. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to backtrack us at all, but I guess we'll find out next time. Alright. Alrighty guys, well that is the first bit of Goetia. I'm very interested to see where we end up with demons, sigils, and all sorts of things. So, in the meantime, please take care and happy sipping.